Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Lady Selah. I am honored that you've chosen to spend these next few moments with me. If life has ever left you with questions, if you've experienced heartbreak, disappointment, unexpected detours, or you're simply trying to figure out your next step, welcome. This is a place for honest conversations, practical encouragement, and timeless truths. Some episodes will make you smile, some may challenge you, others may remind you that you're not alone. Some stories will be about she, her, or he, him. Somewhere along the way, you may discover the conversation is about me, and maybe even you. Because the truth is, we're all under construction. So let's grow together. Okay, so let's go. Come on, let's dive in. When I first thought about this episode, she, her, he, him, and me under construction, it stuck with me. And then I realized that's exactly where I am. Life has a way of changing us, right? Sometimes gradually, sometimes overnight. There are seasons when everything seems to be moving along just fine. Then there are seasons that stops us in our tracks. When our plans change, our health changes, our relationships change, or life simply doesn't look the way we imagine it would. Maybe you've been there. Maybe you're there right now. I know I am. For me, this season has been deeply personal. I'm walking through a process with my health that has caused me to slow down, ask hard questions, and trust God in the ways I've never expected. I don't have every answer, and I don't know exactly what tomorrow holds. But here's what I do know. Just because my life feels like a construction zone doesn't mean God has stopped working. Construction can be noisy, right? It could be messy. And sometimes walls come down before something stronger can be built. Sometimes progress is slow enough that you wonder if anything is happening at all. But every builder has a plan. And I believe God does too. That's why this episode isn't about pretending everything is okay. It's about showing up honestly. Some days we'll laugh. Some days we'll wrestle with hard conversations. Other days we'll celebrate victories. And then some days we'll simply remind each other to keep going. Because life isn't lived on the mountaintop every day. It's not peaches and cream. No, it's really not. Sometimes it's lived right in the middle of the construction zone. That's where faith becomes real. That's where hope is tested. That's where character is formed. And that's often where we discover that God has been holding us all along. One of my favorite scriptures is Philippians 1:6. Being confident of this very thing, that he which hath begun a good work in you will perform it until the day of Jesus Christ. Notice that it says, will perform it until the day of Jesus Christ. What does that mean? In other words, he will continue the work. But what does that mean? Wow, I'm glad you asked. That means none of us are finished. Not you, not me. We're all still growing. We're all still learning. We're all still becoming. So if you've been feeling discouraged because your life isn't where you thought it would be, if you've been wondering why the process is taking so long and you're carrying burdens that no one else can see, I want you to know something. You're not disqualified because you're under construction. You're simply unfinished. And there's a big difference. God isn't intimidated by the parts of your life that still need work. In fact, He specializes in building beauty where people only see brokenness. So as we journey together through she, her, he, him, and me, my prayer is that you'll leave every episode with a little more hope than you had when you came. Because we're not here to pretend that we've arrived. We're here to keep growing together. And until next time, I want you to remember that the builder hasn't walked away from the project. He's still working, and so are we. So I thank you for spending this time with me. If today's conversation encouraged you or resonated with you, I'd love for you to like, subscribe, and share this episode with someone who needs it, and join me again next time. Remember, being under construction isn't a sign that you failed. It's a reminder that your story is still being written. But until next time, give yourself grace, keep growing, and never lose hope. Meet me here, same place, same space. This is Lady Selah, and you've been listening to She, Her, He, Him, and Me, Under Construction.